Welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out a new feature of this game, Instruments of Destruction, where apparently there are now impact-based shockwaves, meaning if we build something that can hit into the ground hard enough, obviously that is not hard enough, but you can see there's a little bit of like the dust comes up when we hit the ground with something basic like this. But apparently if we can hit the ground hard enough, it'll actually emit destructive shockwaves where we could potentially do damage to these buildings without touching the buildings themselves. So I don't know about you, but this sounds like it's going to be fun to experiment with. So let's have some fun experimenting with this shockwave feature. I have two ideas on how to potentially achieve this shockwave. The first idea that I want to experiment with is a giant hammer. See if I can hit the ground hard enough just by swinging something into the ground. And then the second idea is basically an aerial-based doom missile where I'm just going to have something float up into the air and then disconnect a rocket that shoots down as fast as it can go into the ground and see what kind of damage that can cause. All right, so I'm loading in my base template, which is just perfect for exactly what I want to do here. I need something that weighs a lot that can handle me swinging a giant hammer. I mean, I can also, do I have attachment blocks on this thing? Yes, I do. How do I use my attachment blocks? R to attach. All right, this is good. Oh, and it's pretty nimble too. All right, so now what is gonna be the best way to swing a hammer on this thing? I think I remember reading in some update notes a while ago that the fast swivels are a lot faster now. However, they still don't have as much torque as the power swivel, so we may not be able to swing this hammer with the fast swivels very well. But you know what? Maybe we slap these things on some overdrives. Maybe it'll be worth a try. Whoa, the strength goes up to 6 now? Is that just because of the overdrive? It used to just say 3. Activate mode and normal. Let's see how this feels so far. Uh-oh. I got some bad news. These are not strong enough, even on even on overdrive. So here, well, let's just replace these with the power swivel, and we'll see how powerful these are. Does this feel more reasonable? Okay, that's starting to feel more reasonable. Oh, was that a little bit of a shockwave there? Oh, I can see it. Can you see it? Okay, hold on. Is this, do I have enough? All right, that needs to be a little bit longer. Well, I think this is going to accomplish it. I think we're going to actually see a bit of the shockwave here. Let's make this a couple blocks longer. All right, so now this time I'm going to anchor myself to the ground. There we go. All right, so let's put this. Oh yeah, you see that? Oh, there's a shockwave. Oh yeah. All right, well, let's check the damage on this, and then I'll try to increase the I don't know how I'm gonna increase the speed of this necessarily, but I'll make it heavier and we'll see if that changes things. And then of course we're gonna go to the aerial version. Okay, here we go. Let me test my distance here. All right, so if I do just a little hit on the ground, that was pretty powerful already. Look at that. All right, what if I do a bigger one? Oh! This is way more effective than I thought it was going to be. Oh, that is satisfying. Have I ever made an Instruments of Destruction video without being satisfying? That is so good. All right, hold on. Oh, well, that building just collapsed. I was gonna say, let me get closer to that building, but I don't even need to. I'm gonna add some more weight to this. Hopefully we can still have enough torque to give the same speed. And I just want to see if it gives us a decent amount more damage. All right, I'm gonna increase the area of the front of the hammer by a decent amount as well. And yeah, now this is a lot heavier. These heavy foots are heavy, hence the name heavy foot. Why do these have a strength setting? Strongly attaches to the ground on impact. Well, I mean, maybe it's just a friction setting for these, but I'll set it all the way. Might as well just have maximum strength on whatever these are. All right, how's the hammer speed feeling? Oh, it's definitely kind of slow. Wait, what? Do these actually stop the impact? All right, I got to admit, that was literally the exact opposite. It's like a pillow now. That was not what I was expecting out of these things. Okay, All right, I think I'm starting to understand a little bit more here. Since these things are meant to be in contact with the ground, I feel like they're just not good for triggering a shockwave. But what if I replace them with something that is meant to be like a weapon, like this spiky ball here? It's not quite as heavy, but we are still adding a decent amount of weight considering we increased the area of this by quite a bit. All right, let's see how this feels now. All right, there's the back shockwave. Okay, you know, I feel like it all needs to move back by a block because it's not hitting all at the same time. I think all of them need to hit at the same time to get the ideal impact. There we go. All right, let's move all these back like that. How's that feel? All right, that's feeling a little bit better. All right, but the speed, like, I don't know how to get faster speed out of this. Let's try it on a building. All right, here we go. All right, decent amount of damage at first. Let's do a full wind up though. Okay, it's hard to tell. I don't think this is much different than the previous version. So I think one of the things that really needs to change is not so much the weight, but the velocity. I mean, it is still doing a decent amount of damage, but I feel like I'm closer to the buildings this time as well. That is so cool. I can't wait to see how much we can do with the aerial, the airdrop of whatever I'm gonna build. All right, but one final experiment with this. I'm going to reduce this to a single point of contact like that. Is that going to just create so much more force that is being concentrated onto one point? Is that gonna make a bigger shockwave in this game? I don't know how this game determines the strength of the shockwave quite yet. All right, full wind up on this one. And I don't know, I feel like it's the same. I'm even trying to look at like the animation of the shockwave. Does it look different? It's hard to tell. All right, I'm sorry, one more experiment. One more experiment. I'm gonna put a bunch of overdriven thrusters on this thing. See if we can get a decent amount more speed out of it. All right, is that faster? Well, it looks faster, doesn't it? That does look faster. Let's see if it feels stronger. All right, here it goes. Oh, I am definitely closer to the buildings this time, though. Well, I don't know. It does feel a little bit like even this building in the bottom left, that seems like it's farther away still, but it's taken a significant amount of damage. This does feel stronger. I'm gonna say this is stronger, even though there's a lot of other variables that have changed as well. I think that feels stronger. Like, just look at where the buildings went. They're gone. All right, that was a success. Now let's go to the aerial version and see if we can create even more of a shockwave. All right, so I think we have some decent success with just the single point of contact. I might experiment with this one on whether I'm gonna tip it with a spike like I just did there or a wrecking ball. We can try both. The wrecking ball might actually be better for weight. I'm gonna start with a wrecking ball. All right, so we do want this thing to be heavy as well. So I'm gonna make this out of a bunch of 6-way heavy blocks. And this is gonna give us plenty of attachment points as well to add some thrust, I believe. And of course, all of this thrust is gonna be overdriven, maximum power. We're pushing this thing to the ground as fast as we possibly can. And this is looking like some kind of NASA satellite stuff. We're about to knock an asteroid off its course, and that asteroid is Earth. We're gonna knock it into the sun with this. Okay, so right now, this is what I got. It's just a giant missile that activates a whole bunch of thrusters like that. Like, oh my goodness. This thing, wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, wait, what? Why is the wrecking ball over here? How did that? That's attached directly to my build, I thought. Oh, does this seat? Hold on. Oh no, that seat doesn't even have anything on the bottom. Okay, no, that's fine. And with the power of flex beams, now this makes a little bit more sense. All right, now let's see how this thing feels. Oh my goodness, that was already a bigger shockwave, I think. Just from that height, this thing is gonna go so fast. Holy cow. All right, I am ready for this. Wait, okay, I'm letting it fall over. I just wanna see what happens now. How much power do we... This is gonna go well. Now we just need to get this thing up into the air with the power of some balloons. Let's see if these three are strong enough. What do we do? Up arrow? Oh, this is good. I actually meant to make this detachable. Oh my god, we are going so high right now. We are going so high right now. You could not go this high before. This is new ground. I mean, this is new air. We got new air here. All right. Well, let's deactivate those. Here we go. We're going. Oh, that actually felt really underwhelming. We need to get closer to the buildings. And I want to make this able to just detach from the balloons entirely so we can just drop it like a bomb. All right, where is it? There we go. Release connector right there. And then off of that, we can have all of the balloons. All right, so let's just test that out real quick. There we go. We're gonna go way up in the air. I don't know what the release connector could. Oh, it's all one control. That's good. All right, ready and release. Oh, this is fascinating. This is so cool. All right, it does not look like it's as big of a shockwave as I was expecting. I don't know what the deal is with that, but let's get it close enough to the buildings to actually do something. Wait, can I just like, can I do this and have it spawn over here? Am I just like cheating it right now? Oh, well, that's convenient. All right, that's really easy. I thought I was gonna have to put this thing on a vehicle to like bring it to the buildings and drop it off. All right, ready? We're still going up. And attach. This is so cool. All right. I feel like it was only marginally stronger than the hammer. So I'm inclined to just add, oh, actually, you know what? Let's not, this is a really easy experiment. We're gonna be in the exact same spot every single time now, which is way more consistency than we had with the hammer. So now I can add the spike back on and let's see what difference that makes, if it even makes a difference. Here we go, all the way up. We're still going up. All right, there we go. Is the spike gonna make any difference? Oh, well, okay, well, when that happens, this is a little bit different. Okay, that did feel like a bigger shockwave. Did that feel like a bigger shockwave to you guys? Okay, so now that felt better. What if I make the spike longer? All right, and release. Release the Kraken. Oh, that is just closer. We're hitting a little, we're not going perfectly straight now because the spike just doesn't keep us balanced, but man, those two buildings get just demolished. And then this one, even though it's pretty close to this one, it only takes a little bit of damage, which is interesting. All right, but let's add a whole bunch of mass to this thing and just see what happens. All right, I've just added so much weight to this thing. This is an 82,000 kilogram rocket right now. Oh, you can feel how much slower it lifts us. Hopefully it's not gonna, I mean, we're just gonna have to wait so much longer now, but I'm really curious. We've added a significant amount of mass. Oh, we're not nearly as high as we used to be though, but I'm wondering if the mass difference, look at that. I'm not even sure. I'm trying to keep going up. Well, I have to restart. I gotta add, some more to these. I gotta put these on overdrives or something. All right, there we go. Oh, now we're flying. We are literally, we're flying. We're in the air. All right, so let's see how much all of this mass is, if it's gonna make a difference. There we go. Come on, camera, keep up with it. I'm not feeling much of a difference. I think we've reached maximum shockwave output. So you know what the only thing is left to do is to watch it in super slow-mo. So I know exactly where it's going to land. So I'm gonna change the camera to a free cam that we can just place right here, right? So let's get that up in the air. I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Actually, I can look up at the sky, I suppose. All right, and ready? I'm gonna release it. And now I'm slowly slowing down the speed. We're at 0.6 speed. Okay, now we're going down. Now we're at 10% speed. I said that weird. 10%. 10% speed. 0.1 speed. I can't go any lower than 0.1. Oh boy. Oh boy, here it goes. Watch the shockwave. Instant. The buildings actually feel it before the visuals get to the, whoa, before the visuals get to the buildings. That's crazy. Oh, there was another shockwave from when it hit the ground again. Oh, and it just knocked that building off into the water. All right, that was pretty fun. Okay, I have one more thing I want to try. This is what I want to try to get a direct hit on this building, because then we're going to go all the way through and then initiate a shockwave. Oh, look at that. We're going to go all the way through and then initiate a shockwave around this building. That's probably what's going to happen, right? If I spawn in, do I destroy this building? No way. Oh, this is going to be so fun. Oh, is it missing? No! I didn't know. It initiated a shockwave. It actually initiated a shockwave on the roof. I assumed that the shockwave was only going to apply to the ground, but it can actually do a shockwave on whatever it hits. That's actually pretty cool. Oh man, look at this, is so satisfying. All right, I want to see it land perfectly centered though. We have to do that. So in order to do that, you know what? I think I'm gonna bring back the wrecking ball. Oh, we're off still. It's by the same amount, which means I can control for that. Since it's landing like right over here, I'm just gonna move this right over here, which means I want to bring the spike back because I think the spike's gonna be much more satisfying. Oh, here it comes. Are we good? Oh, it's lost its trajectory. What? This thing is terrifying. That is an instrument of destruction. All right, this is way too fun. Here it goes. Oh, that was perfect. All the way through to the ground. Look at that. That was nice. All right, the only thing that's left to do is we have not experienced this in full speed. Are you ready to experience this in real time? See what that's like? All right, here it comes. All right, I'm just gonna look at the building because it's gonna come down real fast, real quick. Here it comes. 1 second the building's there. The next second it's gone. You know, there's minimal collateral damage, all things considered. That's it's not too bad. That is the new Sonic Boom, or not Sonic Boom, but Shockwave feature in Instruments of Destruction. That never gets old. That really never gets old. And speaking of instruments, another reminder for those of you who weren't aware yet that I have a music channel called Catarinth. I'm releasing a new progressive metal single this Friday, premiering at noon. I will be there in the live chat as the video premieres. My first time releasing a music video, my first time having a song that I collaborated with a vocalist on, so it's a really exciting, significant creation that has taken up most of my year outside of my gaming channel. So if you're a fan of all things metal, definitely go check it out and show some support over there. Anyway, if you want to see more Instruments of Destruction on the channel, let me know down in the comments below what you would like to see in Instruments of Destruction. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out Catarinth here on the end screen, and I hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.